So, Gentle Savage goes as follows. Absolute Superman just feels like very edgy and emo. It's not that interesting. I disagree 100%. If you actually read it, it's just like, bro, the man has a young man's haircut and the man is literally in his early 20s. I don't think he's edgy or emo. I think he's a young man, literally on a different planet that he wasn't raised on. So yeah, I just disagree. I don't know. Why don't you actually read it? It's actually not that bad. I do recommend it. Anyway, peace. Sing unto the Lord with thanksgiving. Sing praise unto the harp unto our God. Psalms 147:7. So, Dandadan, I'm personally mixed about the show. Am I mixed? I mean, I have mixed emotions. Not mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Because the show is honestly surprisingly decent. Like, I like the show in a way I didn't think I could. It feels like just a vibe to watch. Like, personally, it's like fun. The opening is energetic, gets you up and about. Like, honestly, like it adapts the first 19 chapters or at least 18 chapters or so relatively well. Like, I really enjoy the way it goes about telling the story. And like the art style looks one-to-one like the manga. And I really do enjoy that too. I'm not gonna lie. That's like my favorite part. Like, the art style is really good. This is how you get me into most things when it comes to animation. The art style is good. Yeah, you can pretty much get away with almost anything. And I really do enjoy this one. Like, it's great to look at. And the plot is non-existent for right now. It's really just all over the place with the first 7 episodes, but I do enjoy it nonetheless. It's a lot of chaotic things, a lot of randomness, and I think that's one of the reasons I like it too. Like, it's so unpredictable. The opening is crazy though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. By opening, I mean like the first episode. The man's like going through like a haunted tunnel, and then out of nowhere, he sees this random yokai woman, and like she says the craziest thing.
I'll let you suckle my teats, boy, if you let me gobble your dung.
And like, you gotta hear it to understand how wild it is. You know what I mean? It's not for the faint of heart, personally. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, by the way. The grandmother, quote unquote, bro, she's so bad. Like, bro, that is aging with grace. That is definitely aging with grace. Like, bro, I need that. Moving on, like, I do think it's kind of like interesting to say the least about like the story and how it unfolds. Basically goes about like, you know, her keeping a lid on his power, or, you know, the yokai woman's power, because they end up fusing, you know, the old woman and the nerd that we follow for most of the story. Like, they're pretty much like the deuteragonist and the protagonist. So yeah, basically, they're trying to find his balls.
Pause.
I know it sounds crazy, but just bear with me. Trying to find his balls, basically, because, you know, the evil yokai woman that he was fused with and bound with, yeah, she hit his balls to
Pause.
get, you know, some leverage over him to, I don't know, switch back their powers and bodies and minds and things of that nature. Because, you know, the baddie of a grandmother. Oh, no, we're not doing this. Come on, bring it on in the same sentence. Bro, lady, I love you, my glorious queen, but pick one, please. Basically sealed away the power and merged it with the boy. And, you know, basically the grand lady is powerless. You know, the old hag, old lady yokai woman, yeah, she's basically powerless now because, you know, the power is within the boy now, and he's just trying to figure out how to control it properly now. So that's the story pretty much, and they go about solving different types of yokai issues. We haven't met the full cast yet because in the opening it shows a few more characters that we have yet to meet, mainly just one, because we met pretty much most of the cast we'll be familiar with besides one other guy, which will be interesting to get into. I'm not going to spoil too much. I can just know, and I can just tell you right now, the dynamic between both of the girls and the main nerd guy, yeah, it's gonna get more annoying if you don't like soap opera garbage or love triangles, because that's how it's, you know, kind of sort of looking like it's going about. I could be wrong. Like I said, I only read the first 19 chapters to get a grasp of what's going to happen later on, but yeah, aside from that, yeah, it's a fun ride, I think, for the most part. Again, the animation is really good. Aside from the animation, I think overall it's just, like I said, a fun ride. A lot of weird things, a lot of interesting things. Main, like, you know, powers at B is like ghosts and aliens. Weird combo, but hey, I dig it. You know, they're both into separate things with the occult, and they learn getting a passion for both of each other's mutually weird interests throughout the issue. Like, their friendship is really the most interesting dynamic because you know we're going to be more than that. It's all about how they react with one another, and it's great seeing that unfold and taking our time with developing it. It's really going to feel organic when they do get together, obviously. So I can't wait for that. Other than that, let me know what you guys thought of Dandadan. Anyway, peace.